Some players are loud with their confidence. Others are quiet with it. Devin Booker was never interested in convincing anyone. He was interested in becoming something inevitable, and inevitability is built in silence. From a young age, Booker was surrounded by the game. Not the glamour of it, but the discipline. He watched professionals prepare when no cameras were on. He learned that talent opens doors, but habits decide how long you stay inside. This understanding shaped his mind early. He didn't rush recognition. He respected the work. Respect for the work builds internal confidence. When Booker entered the league, the results did not come immediately. Losses piled up. Narratives formed. Critics spoke quickly. Many players would have panicked. Many would have forced moments to prove they belonged. Booker did the opposite. He stayed patient. Patience is uncomfortable when validation is absent. But Booker understood something critical. Confidence built from praise is fragile. Confidence built from preparation is stable. He continued to refine his footwork, his balance, his shot selection, his conditioning, night after night, without reward, without applause, without reassurance. The subconscious learns from repetition, not recognition. Every rep told his mind the same thing. I am getting better. I don't need approval to know it. This belief did not spike emotionally. It settled, and when belief settles, it becomes unshakable. Booker never confused urgency with aggression. Urgency forces bad decisions. Aggression, guided by patience, creates precision. He waited for the game to reveal itself. He did not force it to bend. This is where the first layer of his mental edge was built. Silence. Silence removes pressure. Silence removes distraction. Silence sharpens focus. While others talked, Booker worked. While others complained, Booker refined. Refinement compounds. Losses did not define him because he never tied identity to outcome. He tied identity to process. Process gives stability. Stability allows growth. Growth without panic. As seasons passed, the noise grew louder. Empty stats. Losing player. Overrated. Booker heard it all. And he made a decision early. Opinions would not dictate his pace. Pace is personal. He did not speed up his development to answer critics. He slowed down emotionally. He stayed disciplined mentally. Discipline does not react. It responds intentionally. Now we enter the second layer. Calm confidence under fire. Scorers often play with emotion. Booker plays with clarity. His game does not rush because his mind does not rush. Calm minds execute cleanly. Clean execution breaks defenses. When defenders pressure him, he does not panic. He trusts his footwork. When double teams arrive, he does not force shots. He trusts his reads. Trust eliminates hesitation. Hesitation is what defenses want. Booker denies them that advantage. He remains even-keeled whether he has 20 points or 2. Emotional consistency is rare. Most players ride highs and crash lows. Booker stays level. Level minds see the floor clearly. Clarity wins possessions. He understands that scoring is not about speed. It is about timing, about balance, about patience. He waits for defenders to lean. When they lean, space opens. Space creates opportunity. Opportunity belongs to the patient. Booker's calm frustrates defenses. Frustration leads to mistakes. Mistakes lead to separation. Separation leads to buckets. This is mental scoring. Scoring without emotion is lethal. Emotion telegraphs intent. Calm disguises it. Defenders guess. Guessing loses. Booker does not guess. He chooses. Choice is power. He chooses when to rise. He chooses when to pass. He chooses when the moment arrives. The moment does not control him. He controls the moment. This is why pressure never speeds him up late. Late-game moments reward calm execution. Booker thrives because his internal state remains unchanged. Pressure does not alter his rhythm. Rhythm is mental before it is physical. His rhythm was built through discipline, through silence, through losses endured without doubt, through belief held without proof. Belief installed this way cannot be shaken. Booker never needed to prove he was a scorer. He knew it. Knowing removes fear. Fearless execution feels effortless. Effortlessness is mastery. This is the foundation of the mental edge scorer. Disrespect is a test. It arrives quietly at first, then loudly, then constantly. It asks a simple question. Will you let other people define you while you're still becoming? Devin Booker faced this question early. And instead of reacting, he chose discipline. The narratives came before the wins. Empty stats. Losing player. Good numbers on bad teams. These labels are dangerous because they sound reasonable. Reasonable doubt is the most seductive form of doubt. It invites you to explain yourself, to speed up, to prove. Booker refused the invitation. He understood something most don't. You don't answer disrespect with urgency. You answer it with refinement. Refinement requires patience. Patience requires belief that is not tied to immediate results. He kept working in silence while criticism looked for reaction. Reaction is emotional. Discipline is intentional. Booker disciplined his mind to ignore timelines that weren't his. He did not rush growth to meet expectations. He trusted that mastery arrives when repetition compounds long enough. Compounding is invisible until it isn't. Losses tested this discipline. Losing seasons tempt players to abandon habits, to chase moments, to hunt approval. Booker stayed with his routine. Same preparation, same focus, same commitment to details. Details protect confidence. When confidence is protected, identity stays intact. Booker protected his identity by anchoring it to what he controlled: footwork, shot selection, conditioning, reads. He did not anchor it to wins that required others to change. Control breeds calm. Calm allows learning. Learning under criticism is elite mental toughness. Many shut down. Booker opened up. He listened selectively. He filtered noise. He applied what mattered and discarded what didn't. Filtering is mental discipline. This discipline prevented bitterness. Bitterness accelerates ego. Ego clouds execution. Booker remained clear. Clear minds execute cleanly. Clean execution erases narratives over time. Time became his ally because he never fought it. This is discipline through disrespect. He did not internalize doubt. He internalized work. Work became evidence. Evidence built belief. Belief removed urgency. Urgency is the enemy of scorers. Now we move deeper. Leadership without noise. Leadership is often confused with dominance. Booker learned that leadership can be steadiness. It can be reliability. It can be showing up the same way every night regardless of circumstances. Consistency creates trust. Teammates trust players who are emotionally stable. Emotionally stable players stabilize environments. Booker's presence became grounding. Not loud, not demanding, grounded. Grounded leaders don't chase moments. They arrive ready for them. As expectations rose and pressure increased, Booker did not change who he was. He did not start forcing shots to prove leadership. He trusted the game to reveal moments naturally. Trust is leadership. He understood that forcing influence weakens it. Influence grows when others feel secure around you. His calm created space for teammates. Space allows confidence to grow. Confidence multiplies. Booker's leadership showed in how he handled pressure. Late games, tight runs, playoff moments. His emotional level remained steady. Steadiness signals control. Control spreads. When one player remains composed, chaos loses momentum. Booker slowed the emotional tempo of games. Slowing the emotional tempo creates execution windows. Execution wins. He did not need to dominate every possession to lead. He dominated decisions. Decision-making is leadership. Leadership through decisions. He chose when to attack. He chose when to wait. He chose when to let the game breathe. Breathing matters. Teams that breathe execute. Teams that rush collapse. Booker's calm gave teams oxygen. He never needed to announce confidence. His preparation spoke. His balance spoke. His timing spoke. Timing is trust expressed physically. He trusted the long game. He trusted that staying true would pay off. And when the moments finally arrived, he was ready because he never rushed becoming. Rushing fractures confidence. Patience fortifies it. This is the mental edge scorer. Let everything slow now. Not because the game has ended, but because you are in control of it. You are not chasing moments. You are not forcing outcomes. You are not negotiating with doubt. You are steady. Steadiness is power. You understand something now that most never learn. Dominance does not require noise. Confidence does not require announcement. It requires alignment. You are aligned with your work, aligned with your routine, aligned with your belief. Belief built quietly lasts. You trust the hours no one saw. You trust the reps that received no applause. You trust the discipline that stayed intact when results lagged behind effort. That trust is now installed. Installed deep. Installed permanently. Installed without emotion. Your confidence is calm. Calm does not mean passive. Calm means prepared. Prepared minds do not panic. Prepared minds do not rush. Prepared minds execute cleanly. You execute cleanly. Your breathing remains steady under pressure. Your body stays loose in big moments. Your vision stays clear when the game tightens. Clarity is lethal. You see defenders before they commit. You feel space before it opens. You wait until balance breaks. Balance always breaks for those who rush. You do not rush. You allow defenders to lean. You allow pressure to build. You allow the moment to reveal itself. Revelation favors patience. Patience is not hesitation. Patience is confidence applied slowly. You move when it's time. You rise when the window opens. You decide without fear. Fear has no place here. Fear belongs to those who need validation. You do not. Your validation came from repetition, from refinement, from choosing discipline over reaction. Reaction creates mistakes. Discipline creates separation. You are separated. Separated by calm. Separated by consistency. Separated by belief that never wavered. You remained the same player when nobody believed. So now belief feels natural. Natural execution feels effortless. Effortlessness is mastery. You do not force shots. You do not force leadership. You do not force identity. Identity is revealed. Revealed through presence. Revealed through timing. Revealed through control. Control is your advantage. You control pace. You control emotion. You control decision-making. Decision-making wins games. You understand that scoring is mental before it is physical. It is patience before it is release. It is balance before it is lift. You wait until the moment belongs to you. When it belongs to you, you take it. Taking is decisive. Decisive is confident. Confident is calm. You are calm. Calm when the crowd is loud. Calm when defenders swarm. Calm when expectations rise. Expectations do not speed you up. They focus you. Focus sharpens execution. Execution becomes inevitable. You do not measure yourself by nights. You measure yourself by consistency. Consistency compounds. Compounding creates separation. Separation earns respect. Respect arrives quietly. You do not celebrate early. You do not complain late. You stay even. Even minds last. You lead without noise. You influence without force. You steady environments by being yourself. Your presence calms others. Your composure creates trust. Your reliability builds belief. Belief spreads. You trust your footwork. You trust your balance. You trust your preparation. Preparation removes doubt. Doubt no longer lives here. You are comfortable in silence. Silence sharpens focus. Focus creates precision. Precision wins. You allow games to come to you. You allow moments to arrive. You allow greatness to unfold. Unfolding is patient dominance. You did not rush becoming, so now nothing can rush you. Pressure confirms what you already know. You are ready. Ready to wait. Ready to strike. Ready to remain composed. You are not emotional with success. You are not defeated by setbacks. You remain steady. Steady wins. Say this internally now. I trust my work. I trust my pace. I trust my preparation. I do not rush moments. I allow them. I take them when they belong to me. My confidence is calm. My execution is clean. My belief is installed. I score with patience. I lead with presence. I dominate without noise. My mindset is my edge. My calm is my weapon. And my game is inevitable.